think we can all agree that the kitchen is the heart of the home, right?
It is.
Yes. Lenore Gonzalez here, the owner of D&Y Design Group. She is our expert. We turn to you all the time for so many inspirational ideas for our home. But you have a new part of your business, 3-week kitchens.
Right.
And you are giving people amazing ideas for their kitchen.
Yeah, we started 3-week kitchens. We added that to the D&Y group of companies. It's a separate company, but it's, we do it all here together. But we do kitchen and bath remodels. And like you said, the kitchen is the heart of the home. This is where we all gather. For some reason, when we have a party, we're all ending up in the kitchen.
Every time.
And it's a space that when you do a remodel or an update, you actually get the biggest bang for your buck, or the rate of return on investment is really great.
Yeah, I think we all, that's been ingrained in us. We know that that's a great investment, but it can be overwhelming. A lot of people don't know where to start.
Right.
So what are your best tips as far as, trying to bring that together?
So if when you decide to remodel your kitchen, you have to ask yourself a lot of questions. Do you have adequate space? Who uses the kitchen? Do you love to cook? Does your husband cook? Do you cook? Is it like too tiny for both cooks to be in there? Efficiency, like, is your kitchen efficient? Like, usually if you have old appliances, then the dated appliances, you may be spending more money than you think of, because it's not energy efficient, it's not cost effective. Do you have children? Some of the countertops have sharp edges.
Right.
Or maybe your placement, your furniture appliance placement is not safe for them. So how does your kitchen function? Is it is it functional for you? Does it meet all your needs? So those are all the questions that you need to ask yourself and think about and consider when you're remodeling a kitchen.
One thing that always overwhelms me are all the choices out there when it comes to the cabinets and the countertops.
Well, we wanted to show you, as you know, I invited you to my house. I just did a resurfacing project.
So exciting.
And we offer resurfacing or a full rip and replace. And people often ask, like, okay, what's the difference? If you're like me, I love the footprint and the layout of my kitchen. So I really didn't want to do everything from scratch.
Right.
So I did a resurfacing project. And that's when you just resurface the doors of the cabinets. So that's okay if you still like the layout, like I said,
right,
or if you have good cabinet boxes. So you could actually change the door. In my case, I had the old oak cabinet doors, and I changed it to a white shaker door with this. Actually is the actual paint that I use, high bright white. So there's a lot of options when you're resurfacing. You could either combine, you could have it, your cabinets like stained or painted, or a combination of both. And so we add like new full overlay cabinet drawers and cabinet doors to your existing boxes. We also have a lot of upgrades, like we have the full soft close and the full extended drawers. So it's a nice upgrade. It feels like you're getting a new cabinet.
And I love this. This is quartz, and I know that when I was there at your house for the remodel, this is what you're putting in.
Yes.
For your island.
Quartz is more like durable, and you don't have, it's low maintenance than granite. You don't have to seal it so much. So I'm getting the look of marble, but the durability of the quartz product.
So your home is a perfect example of the resurfacing that you can do, but you also offer entire rip and replace, right?
Yes, in some instances it makes sense to start from scratch.
Yeah.
If you hate your layout, if you don't like how your kitchen functions, if you want to move appliances from one wall to the other, then rip and replace is probably the better option for you. It's more intrusive, and we're there longer because we really rip and demolish your whole kitchen.
Absolutely, yeah.
So like you'll see, this is an example of a rip and replace kitchen that we did in a home in Littleton. They just bought this house, but they didn't like how their kitchen looked. They didn't like how it functioned. So we demolished everything, and we introduced new cabinetry, new appliances. What happened here is, like, they had the dishwasher and the sink on the island, so we moved it towards the window wall, and that made us able to reconfigure the island. Now we did like an L-shaped island, which made it a better traffic flow for the kitchen, opened it up to the family room, and it just was more functional for them because the kids can now do homework in the island while the parents are there cooking or entertaining guests.
I think it's fabulous. I think it's really warm, very inviting. I love the color of the wood with the stainless steel. steel. You know, I mean, it really is you from top to bottom.
Right.
You nailed it.
And with 3-week kitchens, we always say that yes, we can actually do a kitchen depending on the size in 3 to 4 weeks. And that's because we do a lot of the work up front. The design is finalized up front. You work with our designers. They do floor plans. They do elevations if you want. And we do a lot of the decision making up front so that when we cross your threshold, you can actually finish. We can actually finish the install in 3 to 4 weeks because everything has been ordered. Your contractors have been scheduled. You know what you're getting. You're not going to get delayed because the backsplash was back ordered.
Right.
Because everything is in before we actually start construction.
Yeah, well, I can speak from experience. You didn't do my kitchen, you did our living room and dining room, and when you walked in, I mean, you're so organized, the ideas were so beautiful. I absolutely still love it. What is it, 3 years old now?
Oh
and
my
I
God,
still
is
feel,
that long?
Yes, I can't believe it, but it still feels so fresh and beautiful and new. So this is why you need to, whether you're going to do bathroom replacements or kitchen replacements, do the 3-week kitchens with Lenore and her team here at D&Y Design Group. Wow, they just do fabulous work. Lenore has a really great offer for Colorado's best viewers. She will give you 15% cash back on a cabinet order of $4,000 or more. So just sign up for your 3-week kitchen project by the end of 2016. It's 3-week kitchens by D&Y Design Group. Here's a number, 303-346-2593. You can also get free design guides and great tips on their website, dy-designgroup.com. And you should also follow them on Facebook. They have lots of great ideas they're always sharing on Facebook. Well, coming up on Colorado.